Top of the morning, everybody, and welcome back to some more Broken Sword. In the last episode, we learned a lot more information about the killer that we're looking for. The clown slash whatever the hell, mime, whatever the hell he is, costume killer. And now we're in Ireland with our boy George. So, we're here looking for... What are we looking for exactly? Let's recap, shall we? This is why the notebook exists. Looking for a guy named Pegram. Ireland, Lochmarn Gem. The Lochmarn, what a beautiful village. Nico and I must really be onto something here. Ancient manuscripts, Knights Templar, and a tripod from the manuscript. All I need is the gem that goes with it. Ah, we're looking for the gem that goes with the tripod in the museum that we found over in Paris. So, yeah, we're here talking to Pegram, who's digging a local site here in Ireland, I guess. So, yeah, that's what we're doing the fuck here in Ireland. Let's do some exploration, shall we? I literally left you off just loading up here in Ireland.
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Well, then I guess it's one of those doors that opens from the other side. But before we do anything else, let's talk to the guy leaning on the wall. He's very important. His hat tells me so.
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I mean, he's short, but he's definitely not young looking.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat. And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's just giving you the runaround, trying to give you play that sympathy card, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got questions and we need some answers.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No.
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
Wow, something about that seemed off, but okay, nobody lives there. That's what I got out of that.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Okay, tell me about the ghost.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
That just means there's probably somebody in there. Why does it gotta be a ghost?
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was
Humpty
cracked
Dumpty.
and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
My legs have lost the stuffing. I kind of want to learn how to do an Irish accent properly, because they talk awesome. I love that accent.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down.
Sat on me arse.
Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
Well, fucking Humpty Dumpty fell too, so it makes sense.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
The bloody place is haunted.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw that this clown see. And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
What the fuck? I mean, he does look older, so I believe that he's 25 at least. He even looks older than that, but, you know, 10 kids, that's the stretch, buddy. Unless you got a whore of a wife. Well, maybe not a whore, but baby factory of a wife is probably a nicer term to put it. Anyway, who's this guy?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the
Pegram.
telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Okay, well, tell me about him.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now. But if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Okay.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
So, mostly we're looking for that gem. That's probably what he's looking for. Anyway, let's see if he knows anything about any of these objects, or any of these objects give me any extra info.
Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Never seen him.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding.
Wow. What a class. All right. This semester's this semester syllabus, you have 2 choices. Go down the drain, go up the chimney. And the final test will be, you know, a chimney climb or a dumpster dive or a sewer dive. Your choice. Have fun practicing.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so.
Only if you have his also his actual DNA to match it up with.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Buzzing.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
Damn. One of these days that trick will work on somebody. That's why they give me the damn buzzer if it doesn't.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Okay, and last but not least.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin? Or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No?
Okay then. No indeed.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, mister. Okay, we talked to that kid. That was a lot more conversation than I really expected. Also, we talked about the drain thing. I wonder if my drain thing can open up this drain. Wouldn't that be interesting? Let's try it. No? Shrug? You're just going to shrug at me? Fine, George. Don't look at me like that shit was a far-fetched idea, George. Okay, George. Fucking George. There's a lot of people in here, but I guess what did you expect in a pub in Ireland? People, for show. Alright, well, from right to left, Mr. Violin, you're first. Did I say right to left from left
He
to right?
wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. Alright, well, that's a good start.
Hello there. My name's George Stobart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien. Can I help you?
What's up, O'Brien? The fuck is that sound effect I just heard?
Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no, I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, well then. Not helpful for me here.
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
I most certainly have. A remarkable institution. Did you know? They were the originators of our system of credit. Their financial empire stretched from the Atlantic to the Caspian Sea. With bases in so many countries, they had to establish new methods of fiscal transfer.
So, the Knights Templar were nothing but a bunch of bankers.
I don't get it. Are you saying these Templar guys invented bank charges?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose they did.
What a dirty trick. Didn't anyone try to stop them?
Oh yes, they were arrested and many were burnt at the stake.
Good. They bloody well deserved it if they were anything like my bank manager.
Okay then. Credit. Created by Templars, apparently.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the existing building was added much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Says you.
How can I get into the castle?
But those walls were built specifically to stop people getting in, Mr. Stobart. But I dare say you'll find a way, if you've the will.
Okay, and how about this tripod?
Can you tell me about the tripod which was found at the castle?
Now there's a bone of contention and controversy. It
Controversy?
was dug up by an Englishman of the archaeological persuasion.
Who was this Englishman?
Professor Pegram, the same man who dug up the gem.
Ah, so he has the gem, does he?
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he dead?
Not that. But he's gone from the village. A sore point with our esteemed host, I might add.
The host of who? The guy at the bar? Probably.
Do you know where Pegram is gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and shipped out before the dawn.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? A guilty conscience or a secret assignation. Whatever the reason, he'll not be missed in Lochmarn. Maybe now the fuss about the gem has died down, we can get back to normal.
But I want the gem. I need it.
What can you tell me about the gem which Pegram found?
Now there's a gem which should never have been taken. A man would have to be full of greed to covet that stone. What's your interest in the jewel? You're not a reporter, are you?
No.
Oh no.
Thank the Lord for that.
Okay.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest, that's why. More than that,
That's all?
there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael's seen red over the business, and I don't blame him.
Okay, so he didn't get his pay, and... Yeah, okay.
Can you tell me more about the landlord?
Mick Leary is what you call a would-be sophisticate. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
I never worked out why he did that. It's much too dark in there to read.
That's true. Have you ever run your hand over the back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Written in Braille? What?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I'd say it was for lifting manhole covers.
Good call.
Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
What do you make of this tissue?
I guess that muck on it is grease paint.
Man, you're just nailing it.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
That's about it.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Gruber Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Okay, then. I'm done with you.
Goodbye for now.
Let's talk to your friend here.
Hi, my name's Stobart, George Stobart.
Hello there, mister. What can I do for you?
I don't know. What can you do for me?
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor himself? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains, not coal.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
It's the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Tons of flavored condoms. In fact, just only flavored condoms, in my opinion.
Did anyone from the village work at Peagram's Dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
I don't know. Did you?
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does joined up writing. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
Nah, really.
Oh no, I'm here on vacation.
What's that?
A vacation part. It's what the Americans call a holiday.
Oh, right. In Lochmarn? You come to Lochmarn for a holiday?
Sure, it's a very pretty place.
Where the hell are you from, mister?
California.
I know it. That's where the prunes come from.
Yeah, amongst other things.
Yeah, everybody knows that California's known for their prunes. I mean, grapes / wine. Prunes. I mean, that's what prunes are.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
It's a handsome mug on that fella, to be sure. Is he a film star?
No.
What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
And everybody knows what this tool's for here in Ireland.
What does this false nose mean to you?
Ah, no, you're a clown.
You're a clown.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, boss.
Nobles.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Well, how come?
Because I'll spill me beer if you do.
Yeah, 2 hands on the beer, bitch.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Okay, last one.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
Wow, what a long drawn out way to say hell no.
Bye
Okay.
for now.
I think we're going to talk to the barkeep last. These other 2 people intrigue me more, and he seems like the more important choice to know where the guy actually went. So let's see what these other 2 people are about. This guy in the middle, and this dude over here coughing and sneezing, man.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
What's up, dude?
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall and broke his head and died.
What?
We didn't go there anymore.
Broke his head
You
and
haven't
died.
been up there recently?
No.
Okay.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist, isn't he?
That's right.
Okay.
Did you work at Professor Peagram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
I don't know.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Why are you hanging out at a bar then?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Okay.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
No.
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
It's like we're going around just quizzing people. Do you know what this is for? All right. This was a check. We have like a fucking checkbox list of yes or no. Okay, yes, yes, yeah. Nope, this guy's a no. Okay, this guy's a yes. Nope, this guy's a no.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
It's like people just punched me because I had glasses on. Not cool, man.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
One day. One day.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Nope.
Check out this pass.
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Okay, I guess we're done with this guy.
See
That
you
was
later.
quick. Let's talk to the dude sneezing and coughing and hacking over here in the corner.
Hi there, old timer.
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Okay, then, let's talk.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Then why the fuck do they hang out in the pub if they're not drinking here?
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Only ghost, no other possibilities.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
There you go. Misunderstanding. Didn't understand.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Okay, then.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
He's totally gonna murder some girl. What a fucking creep.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without me glasses.
Then wear your fucking glasses.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
No. Okay, that's another for the no column.
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Unhygienic.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it.
Too sick, don't touch.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Wow. Okay. One more thing.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
Well, fine then. I'm done talking to you too.
I'll see you later.
I hope not. Okay, before we get going here, what's this on the fucking counter? Or not going, we're going to talk to the old man in the middle.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Okay, apparently I just took their towel. That's cool.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, that's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
No.
No, thank you. I don't plan to stay too long.
Who does? Most folk take one look at Lochmarn and jump back on the bus.
Okay, well, let's talk.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No. You're the first today.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to track him down.
Me too. That son of a bitch should be locked away.
Did Pegram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
Okay.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Okay. Guess we're gonna have an ale. Cool. Now we're inebriated. Now we are inebriated. Let's talk.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
A priest? A man of the cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character. Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Dial.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
You drunkard.
Here's something which might interest you.
It doesn't.
Nope.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
He doesn't know shit about shit.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
Well, what's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Put it away, my man.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Oh, not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Aw, jeez.
Yeah, man. Then I gotta fucking sanitize that shit and everything, you know?
May I borrow this towel?
Sure you can, on one condition.
What's that?
You keep it away from old Ron.
Who's Ron?
That's him in the corner, with the hygiene problem.
Sure.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
I don't know.
Nah,
Should you?
it was a long shot. Look, I gotta be going.
Okay, I guess we're done in the bar here then. We talked to all these guys. I grabbed the towel off the table. I can't seem to interact with anything else here. So, guess we're done. See ya. Uh-huh. Well, I do have an option to go this way, so let's go this way. Oh, hi, guy, just chilling on a haystack fucking trailer thing. What's up, man? How's it going, sir?
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, no, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
Okay.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Cool. Anything else you can tell me about any of the things I have?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together.
His eyes are too close together.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
Right.
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Another one.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris.
Okay, another check mark for the no column.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
Nope.
What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Okay.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Try and shake hands with me one more time.
Have you any use for this towel?
Whatever gave you that idea? Oh dear me, no.
No.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Okay.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
Okay, then I guess I'm done with you
I
already.
have to go now.
Okay, that guy was very unhelpful. I didn't learn much from him. Let's see what's going on to the left side of this screen, shall we? There's a door over here. Is this the actual castle?
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
You're too weak, sir. Okay, well, I guess that is all there is on this screen. So what the fuck did I miss? I mean, at the very least, I feel like I didn't get everything I need to out of the bartender guy.
Hey, McGuire,
What?
Okay, he's got more.
do you know anything about Peagram's Dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
His smelly old hoe.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald says he's never been anywhere near the dig.
He's having you on, mister.
He's a bloody liar.
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Well, whatever, dude.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
Took his fucking towel. Don't at me, bro. I'll take your towel again. Try to stop me. Alright, there was nothing to the left side over here, right? That I could interact with? This menu on the wall? That's it? Okay. Alright, let's go back and talk to Fitzgerald, because this fucker lied to me, even though it's pretty obvious he was a liar. I'm pretty sure this is Fitzgerald, right?
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yeah.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Take a peek at Pegram's package. I like that.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Uh-oh.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
Ah, shit. What just happened?
Hey! I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy maker.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Wow. That's pretty fucked. Came across Sean Fitzgerald. He was yeah, he's got the package, but now he's fucking dead? Hello?
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and into him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He
Okay.
was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Well, that's my fella. Also, I saw the gem come flying out. I think it went down here into the grating.
Hey, McGuire,
What?
did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Maybe the package fell somewhere out of sight.
I know exactly where it fell. I saw it in the cutscene.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
What's up with this, like, thing on the wall? That, like, broke open.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so, it snapped off in my hand.
Great.
It was impossible to...
Okay, so we push the switch and it stays down forever.
I tugged at the trapdoor.
Locked from the inside. Okay.
The plastic cover had been smashed and broken away.
So I flipped the switch there, and I can never switch it back, it said. I have to figure out a way to pry this open. Okay, let me go back inside. I guess let's see if anybody knows anything about anything, really. Let's just go across the board again.
He wasn't...
He's not listening.
Excuse me,
Hello there.
Okay.
I have a suspicion that Fitzgerald might have been given something by Pegram.
I thought he acted strange.
I'm talking about the gem. It was something he said.
Were you not speaking to him when he ran out of the bar?
Yeah, sure. Just talking, that's all.
We're talking, and now he's fucking dead. Or at least he got captured. Probably gonna be dead.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know.
Yeah, if you must.
Goodbye for now.
I mean, I'm the one that showed it to you. My fault.
Hey,
Hello there again.
aren't you going to help Fitzgerald?
What does he need my help for?
Didn't you hear what McGuire said? He's been hit by a car.
What an idiot. People call me
What an
stupid,
idiot.
but I've never done that.
Don't you feel any sympathy for poor Fitzgerald?
He never bothered about me, so why should I?
Wow, they didn't give a fuck that a dude got ran over.
What do you think of this towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
Surely, surely.
Bye for now.
All right, Mr. Bartender Man.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir.
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my dear, is it?
What, even the glass washer broke? Why is this green? What the heck?
It just so happens I'm an
Oh,
electrician.
here you go.
Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay.
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Sure, I can look at your pumps. Your lovely lady pumps. My pumps, my pumps, my pumps. This is going to be a puzzle, huh? I have a feeling it's going to be a puzzle.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring. I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Then I plugged it back in. Where are you going, dude?
I couldn't see any...
Must be the wiring, okay.
It was an
Must be the wiring, he says. Well, then fucking look at the wiring. What the hell are you doing?
I couldn't...
I don't have anything to deal with wiring. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look, I gotta be...
Let's talk to this guy again real quick.
Hello again.
What?
I'm looking for Sean Fitzgerald. Have you seen him?
Never heard of him.
Don't you come from around here?
None of your business. I didn't ask where you come from, did I?
I'm from California.
That's your problem.
That's your problem.
Did you ever see Fitzgerald at Peagram's Dig?
I never heard of either of them.
Liar.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Okay, apparently it's a rabbit catching wire.
Could you use this towel?
A wire for a rabbit
could,
trap?
But it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Yeah, you'd rubber your sick all over it.
I'll see you later.
You sick fuck. Alright, I really don't know what else I'm supposed to do in here right now, so I like all of my objects don't seem very helpful. I have a cloth, but nothing else actually does anything. Let me go back outside for a sec. I want to go back over here. Does this guy anything to say?
Hi, it's me. So
Car.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a
On that
glimpse of
day,
a
did you
flash
see a
of red on
red
the hill
sports
and
car?
heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A Ferrari.
racing car. And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
Lost and busy running people over.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Yeah.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh, no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
That's a relief.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
So they're bike cops. They're never gonna. Yeah, fuck that.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle. His own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
No, don't do that. I want to climb it.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous! I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Okay. I guess I was supposed to do that?
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
So can we climb this shit?
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Or use this. Pull yourself up with this. Pull your stuff up with this. Oh shit, is this really gonna work?
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Well then, kick ass.
I tugged at the lifting key.
Okay, well then climb up, motherfucker. Hell yeah. I'm a genius. Also, holy crap. That goat has way too human of a face. It's kind of terrifying. Can't even interact with the terrifying goat, but that's cool. What's this? Oh, shit!
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Okay. I didn't expect the goat to try to murder my ass, but alright. My bad, homie. Scared the shit out of me, though. I thought I got like a game over or something. I was like, oh, fuck. Alright, well, I'm going down here, I guess. See ya. Real animation must be important. Or not. I don't know. Well, start with whatever's on the table.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Okay. Cocaine.
I reached into the...
Okay, so I took as much of that as I could take. Only so much white powder for me. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Okay. Pick it back up, please. Oh, wait. Oh, shit.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Okay.
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
Well, I literally see a thing on the wall that has the 5 slots like that.
I placed my fingers and thumb.
So can we take this, pick it up?
The statue was too heavy to...
Oh! Put the plaster in the hole and make it... Okay.
I swung the...
But do I need water for that? I might need water for that.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled. I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Okay.
I smoothed...
Alright, I need something to pry it out of there or make it watered down. I don't have any other objects. So I'm missing something. Okay. Basically, we're going to create a key to open up this door, but we need water or some kind of liquid, right? Or something?
I tried in vain to move the panel.
Tried in vain indeed.
I reached...
Okay, well, I don't know. Huh. Hold up. Let me make sure none of my other objects can interact with this before I assume anything. Like, all I have is a towel. Let's try the towel. Oh, the towel's gonna work. Okay. Oh, the towel's still wet?
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh, okay. It's barely damp, which means we should go get some water on the towel. Okay, so that's what we need. We need to get water into the towel. Where can I find some water, though? I don't remember coming across anywhere there was water. Not sure what's up with this goat yet. He looks pissed as fuck, though. Let's go back to the bar for now. Let's talk to this guy again. Just make sure. I just talk to everybody again as I walk by them. You never know if they have new shit.
What?
Okay.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No.
Well, he doesn't know what cocaine is.
See you later, kid.
Fair
Okay.
enough. He's but a child. Alright, let's go back in here. Okay, dude was supposed to come here and interrogate, but he's not even here. But whatever. Alright. Maybe I need some of this plaster to fix something here?
He wasn't listening. Excuse me.
Hello there.
Anything new with you?
What do you make of this white powder?
Could it be bicarbonate of soda?
Is that baking
Goodbye
soda?
for now. Hey,
Hello there again.
do you recognize this white powder?
No, why?
Bye for now.
Alright, nothing about the powder there. Okay, I literally can't touch anything else in this bar other than the plug and the machine that I'm supposed to look at.
I used all...
Okay. I feel like I already examined everything here.
I couldn't see any...
So obviously the wiring.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Does this...
I'm not.
Doesn't care about the powder.
Check out my card.
I've seen it for...
Okay.
Look, I gotta be going.
Okay. Can I do anything with anything that we have? No? Ooh, I wonder if the hand buzzer does anything. That'd be weird if the hand buzzer did something, but maybe? No? Okay. The towel? I need the towel to be wet. Like, that's my main goal. Is figure out how to wet the towel. How can I wet this towel? Indeed. Well, this game likes to just make me not know what to do, and it's probably something like kind of obvious, but not that obvious, you know? I need some water or some kind of damp something, and I haven't seen anything to interact with that would give me water or something damp. And I can't interact with the goat anymore, I don't think. Let me double check there's nothing else over here. I mean, the only thing over here is the dang locked door.
Pushing with all my strength.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. We know that, though. Go climb the haystack, motherfucker. Yep. Go climb the haystack. Yep. Go climb the haystack. Dub. I mean, I would say we didn't really look around this whole area enough to say we're done here. So let's just see. Is there nothing over here to interact with? Like, literally nothing? Alright, we go back down. Nothing to interact with down here, though.
I reached into the sack.
But it was empty. The old poacher had some wire, but he's very protective of it. Fuck, do I need the wire from that guy? The fuck would I do to get the wire from that guy? Hello? Okay, well, that at least tells me I need to get his wire from him, which honestly, I thought we were going to get the wire from him. I just don't know what we need it for. But apparently we need it for the wiring maybe in the bar. So let's go back to him and I guess try to interact with him a little bit more. Oh, what happens if I try to take his shit? I didn't... Oh. Maybe it's a timing thing.
Almost as if he'd sensed my intentions, the old derelict snatched the wire from the table.
Will you leave it alone, man?
Look, I know how it seems, but my curiosity got the better of me.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Is there a moment when you can grab it, or does he only snatch it up when he... Nailed it!
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Okay, so his sneeze mattered. Okay. Well, that's good to know, because I wouldn't even have thought to do that. I'm glad I got like a clue hint that time, too. It didn't even tell me what to do. I just figured it out. Okay, so now...
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
There we go. Now we have a wire.
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on my hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
And probably some dampness so you can moist this towel up that you need to moist, right? I hope so. Oh boy, okay. A flashlight, you say? Oh geez, terrifying rats. Alright, well, the first thing I see is this fucking handle. Let's...
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Maybe it opened the grating outside. I can't... I need a flashlight. He said there was a flashlight here. He lied to me. Maybe the flashlight's not here. Can I go down here now? Hell yeah. Let's go.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Okay. Whoa. Oh?
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
So he just walks away? Questionable. So the grating leads down to the cellar. That's where the present, or the gift, or the gem, or whatever, the box.
Now I could see.
Ooh.
I spotted Mr. Leary's flashlight easily.
Lit it up, baby.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
You know you did. It's the gem, baby.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire, I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
A packet of chips?
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Shout if you see the Ferrari. Dude, I can't believe the con dude just walked up to us and was like, yo, bro, what up? Also, that drippy faucet, though.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Well, luckily, I have a rag to soak that bitch up.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Good. We gonna need that That water. Real bad. Can we turn the water off?
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Meh. That's okay. We need ambiance, am I right? Alright, so fuck this place for now. I'm going straight for the fucking situation that I know. And if I'm missing something else, so fucking be it. We'll come back. We have the water I need for the plaster to make the key to open the door. I want to know. I want to know what turns you on. Alright, here we go. Booyah. Booyah.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Now it's hard.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Perfecto. Guess what you're gonna do with that, sir?
I placed my...
No one cares about your fucking fingers. Place that shit in there.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Silencio. Okay. Going in, y'all. Got that flashlight. I'm glad we got the flashlight. I mean, we wouldn't have the flashlight without the water, so... Okay. That evening, back in Paris. Oh, shit. Hello? Okay, we're back to being her again, which is just pretty random, but okay. Papa... Okay, well, being back in Paris. Whoop-de-doo, we're here again. What am I... Oh, she's got a message. It's blinking. She got a message, right?
I had messages waiting to be played.
Let's hear them.
You have 3 messages.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slonsha. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I better get over there and warn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing, but I couldn't just let her die.
She's so fucking dead. Rip Imelda.
I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
Oh boy. Based on this thing right here, we're probably gonna climb up this. But anyway, let's make a save before we do anything else. Save Imelda. No, you know what? I got a better name. Legend of Imelda. You like that? I like that. Alright. I'm actually going to check to see the percent we're at now, too. 46, man. We jumped up 12% just from that one the one adventure with George. Good stuff. Alright, let's go check the door first. It's probably not going to open. She's probably not going to respond. We're probably going to have to climb up this thing. So let's just see. Obviously, door's locked. No shit. Should be.
Locked? No way was I going to break through a door like that. The intercom system wasn't working. Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire.
Oh, we're about to find this bitch dead AF. Dead AF. See ya. am I doing? Oh. Wait,
I unhooked the first wire.
why am I unhooking these wires?
I released the second wire. Even with both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
Okay. Oh, I see. We're making ourselves a ladder by yoinking it over.
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
You're such a genius. Solved it without even realize I was solving something. I just clicked on it to look at it. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take this apart. Don't mind me." Okay, we should be able to go in.
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
You got objects? What do we got? What do we got? Hairpin?
No.
Okay. What else you got? Elephant?
No.
Okay. What do you got? You got a key? You want to try a key?
No.
Okay. What about this bullet casing?
The plastic sheet was thick and strong.
I tried the bullet casing. What the fuck? Let me try the bullet casing. There we go. The bullet casing, man. The most useful tool in the whole game. Who would have thunk? Literally just solved like 4 puzzles with a goddamn bullet casing. That's ridiculous. It's funny in a game like this where you just don't throw anything away, so you have to try all the shit. So many keys and shit. Alright, nothing can be interacted with in here, it looks like. Going in. Oh boy. I have a feeling we're going to find a dead Imelda. Probably in the office in the back, but let's check over here first anyways. Okay, nothing over here. It's not creepy at all, walking around in the darkness. Sneaking into somebody's house. Here we go.
My God, I'm too late.
Or maybe she's just passed out. On the floor.
Imelda. Oh no.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be all right.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
You didn't know my father.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why?
Because she's un liar. Well, rip Imelda. Let's talk to her, I guess. Or talk to her.
Even in death,
Examine
Imelda
her.
looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace.
Well then, rip Aroni and cheese.
I opened it.
Oh.
Inside was a tiny gold key.
Yoink! Take that.
I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
See ya. Took your key and I'm out, bitch. See ya. I don't even know what that would be for, but okay, now we're home. Now what? Now what? So I know now it's Imelda's turn to die. No, Merlin or Khan. Time is dressed as a cavalier. Police won't investigate. They'll just cover it up and have. They'll just cover it up as they've covered up the other killings. True dat. Okay. So now what? Phone call?
There wasn't anyone that I needed.
Okay, then what are we doing? Taking notes? Oh. I know what to do. Get the fuck up, girl. I know what to do. What are you writing? Cut it out. We got shit to check. We got a box to open that I've been wondering when we're gonna open it. Remember? I was like, when the fuck are we gonna get the key to this box? This is the key to that box. Motherfucker. Forgot about it almost.
In the dim light, a small, sinister-looking metal disc had been tucked under my father's box. It was a
What?
bug. Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Where's she gonna put it?
You don't scare me. Especially.
Oh. Okay. Did she destroy it? What did she do? I don't know. Can we deal with this box situation now? All right, now we can. Key. Open.
I took out the key.
Booyah.
I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Oh.
It was a photograph of Imelda.
Bitch was in the middle of that picture?
In my father's box.
Bitch.
I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Canchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father.
Motherfucker.
There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
My own Faja.
Hotel Saint Georges, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a phony job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all.
And Imelda apparently
He and
was in love
Imelda
with
must
Imelda.
have fallen in love.
There you go.
She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody.
Okay, so her daddy was a secret agent, man. Now what? Sit there with head in hands and cry till the next morning when George returns with the gem, am I right?
I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out, or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in.
Hello, George.
Hello, George.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Montfaucon. That's what we saw in the underground thing where we saw with the flashlight and then it went away so quickly I didn't even get a chance to react.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Should we? I guess we can.
There's a guy with a... Between them...
Yeah.
There's a guy...
Look there.
A knight through my... There's but the...
What are your plans?
I want to find out. All I've got to go by.
Picture of a hanged man. Okay, let's just show her all our objects again.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Cool.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
Bitch.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
This bitch over here with random shit too.
No. Maybe not. No way. That is
do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Okay.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay. Thanks. I feel like we made some pretty good progress today. Like, we didn't get stumped by a puzzle. It's all just been forward talking and stuff, so that's good.
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
I'm a journalist, dagnabbit. Okay, so I think I'm George, I'm assuming. So, I guess we want to go to the museum first. Let's see if we can find this Lobino fella. Yo, you know where Lobino's at yet?
Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur?
Is Lobino here yet?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not as...
The sign on the tripod says...
It does?
Yeah. It does. Most, you don't know anything.
No, I don't. It was. He taught me the alphabet. The bottom row of the...
Why don't you start over?
You know, I never
I
thought
thought I
of
already
that.
talked to him about
Do you
this.
think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
Dream on.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Though people, it is the uniform, I guess.
And they ask you...
They ask me... They ask...
Whereas...
Definitely
of
have
course
this
not.
conversation.
Not
Can you give me any further information?
Certainly, monsieur. That tripod?
I've already talked
What's
to
the
him about
important...
this.
D was the...
Don't you mean...
Well, whatever...
What kind of experiment...
Oh, is the usual.
Yeah.
I feel
Can
like
I
I've
take
had
a-
this
What?
already.
That house...
Yeah, we've already talked about
How-
this, like
Right,
exact
it's stru-
conversation.
as-
I guess just in case you needed to recap it.
I found this gem at a medieval site in Ireland.
That means nothing to me, monsieur.
How did you manage to get this job?
I had the right qualifications. A military manner, squeaky shoes, and an irrational hatred of children.
Okay. Cool.
Would you like to share?
Not while I'm on...
I don't know what else to do with this
Thanks.
guy, man.
Attention!
Don't you think it's kind of...
Better what's not so... Since that...
So he's just recapping all, or he's like repeating all the shit we already talked about before. I don't really know what we're supposed to do there then. We're looking for Lobino. Maybe I should go talk to Rosso first. Anyway, I'm waiting for him to walk away and I'm opening the window again. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna go into the sarcophagus again. When he's going to close the window, which is now. Now. I don't really know what the point of hiding in here is. I'm sure there will be a point
This is
at
ridiculous.
some point.
I could be here for hours.
I'm sure there will be a point at some point to hide in there. I guess we'll be back here later. Rosso, I guess, is my first goal. So let's go talk to the Popo man. I just got a message on Steam. Somebody wants to watch me play this game, I guess. I don't know. Seems silly. No. No. Anyway, I'm going to the Popo station. Let's go. Wait, Rosso's not even here. Where the hell's he at? Hello?
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic, in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Okay.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Yeah, that's pretty likely.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim.
I see.
Outside, they
Okay,
stopped.
we've already had this conversation.
Their names are...
Bon.
I don't think I want
See
to
you
show him
later,
anything else. So, Rosso's not even here. He must be somewhere else. Let's go back to the cafe, I guess. Wait. Hospital? Why is the Wait, what? Why is the hospital an option? I'm confused. I'm gonna go to the cafe real quick. Just to see if Rosso's here. Okay, he's totes not here. Okay, I guess we're going to the hospital. I don't know why we're going to the hospital. Is that hospital? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I don't even know why this is an option right now. But here we are. Welcome to the hospital, hospital. Let's talk to this guy.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Nope.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
Oh, is that what he said? That Marquet
You
was
do
here at the
realize
hospital?
there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
Well, what's the policy?
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
And rules are rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
That should give you an inkling that he's not of a savory kind of character.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Certainly not. Okay. Well, part of me doesn't even want to bother showing him all this stuff. So I'm not even... fuck it, do it.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
You don't know that guy?
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir. I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
It's not cocaine, okay?
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not.
I do not.
This is a hospital, not a circus ring.
L'hôpital.
We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
Who are you calling sick?
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
If I were you, I'd have the sample analyzed.
Okay.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Okay.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu.
Sacre
That's exactly
bleu.
what I needed in my last operation.
It is?
I
Okay.
had to improvise
Another
with a
check.
knitting needle
Another
and
check
a
for the
couple of
no.
corks. If only you'd been on hand at the time, my patient would have given his right arm for it.
He definitely goes in the no check mark column.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
He's so
I
shiny.
have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
Oof. No thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Don't want a catheter on my mind. Okay, before we go down the hall, let's see if we can talk to the receptionist. There's 2 hallways, but let's talk to her. Hello?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Why do you have a regular-ass American accent when you clearly work in France?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age. After a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
Well, whatever.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
How do I do that?
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Terrifying bear mascot. Got it.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
They are pretty barbaric. I can see that.
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
Okay, then. I believe you, I guess.
Is this plaster any use to you?
I'm allergic to plaster.
Then don't put it near her. She might die.
What does this false nose remind you of?
Oh, it's a clown's nose.
It's a clown's nose. The way she
Can you think of any use for this greasy tissue?
I guess you could use it to baste a roast turkey.
Oh my god. Please, just walk.
I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Don't be fresh, young man.
Don't be fresh, young man.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Is it a crack detector?
Going in the no column.
Polar explorers use them to poke about in the snow.
Oh no.
Oh no. Definitely not. You're going in the no column.
Have you heard of the Club Alamet?
No. It sounds romantic, doesn't it?
Probably not.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
Oh,
For me?
shit.
Yes.
Here we go.
He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Here we
now,
go.
let me see.
Here we go.
He was on Ward B12.
This is
as
why
I
you ask
recall.
about every item,
Oh, he's
just in
being
case.
transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J2.
That's...
Nurse Grendel's ward.
Who the fuck is Nurse Grendel? Oh, she looks nice.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Oh boy.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J.
Okay.
How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around.
I agree. Alright, walking away.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, we haven't saved it since we went and dealt with the murder, the Legend of Imelda, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one Le Hopital, and I'm going to check the save and see what we're at percent-wise now. 49! We're almost halfway through this game, y'all. Feeling good about it. Let's keep going. I know she said go to the left.
As
Award.
I turned the corner,
Ugh.
I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Oh, God. Do we got to talk to him? Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, that heads back out. So there's both corridors lead to the same thing. My other option is to go that way. There's a thing over here. Let's just talk to this guy. Hey, guy.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
Hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
This little tune.
If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
I'll punch you in the face.
It's a deal.
I'll punch you right in the fucking face. Don't you dare whistle.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Okay.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
Okay.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull-through.
His weekly pull-through? That sounds suggestive.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Yeah, because you're loud AF, dog. I guess I can show him objects just in case. You never know.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
Okay, then. Easy answer.
Do you recognize this powder?
Is that dandruff?
No way.
It sure looks like dandruff.
It's plaster.
Ugh.
Oh, that's better than... Okay, that's worse than dandruff, apparently.
Take a look at this red nose.
Are you a policeman?
No, this is a clown's nose, not a policeman's.
Oh, my God. This
what does this
guy.
tissue suggest to you?
You have a cold. What you need is vitamin C.
Vitamin C. He reminds me of some voice actor from Fable. Just the way he's talking is very familiar.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir.
Uh-huh.
Would this tool be any use to you?
No, sir. Mr. Shiny has no user-serviceable parts.
Okay, then.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means, indeed.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
You should never, ever play with matches.
I know that, but...
People get hurt when they do. They end up in hospital, like the burger lady. She was so burned up, they didn't know whether to use bandages or onions.
What? Did she turn into Burger? What?
Do you recognize this pass?
No, I don't. Should I?
Nope.
No, but I wondered if you'd seen a stranger flashing it about.
No, sir. But if I had, Mr. Shiny would take care of him.
Cool.
What do you think of this, Sam?
Oh, boy. What is it?
A priceless gemstone found in a medieval castle in Ireland. Get me into Marquet's ward, and it's yours.
I don't wear jewelry.
If this gem was yours, you'd be able to buy 100 Mr. Shinies.
Don't be silly. There's only one Mr. Shiny.
Yeah, don't fucking suggest otherwise, you stupid asshole.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Back to your loud-ass sound. Okay, what about this door? Hello?
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Okay, well, I'm gonna unplug your shit, and then I'm gonna open the door while you're not looking. Is that okay with you?
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
See, while it's unplugged...
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Alright, meanwhile, while he's checking... Turn that corner, boy. Alright, I'm going in. I'm going in. Let me go in. Bruh? Boop. Thanks for the coat, homie. Wow, I didn't realize that's all we were going to take out of there, but thanks. That guy's a fucking dumb. Should I talk to him again?
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling.
Right. Are you having trouble with Mr. Shiny?
Yes, I am. I don't know what's got into him today. He keeps pulling his plug.
What a fucking silly machine.
See you later.
You need to stop telling him to pull out. You gotta stay in there until you're finished. You know what I'm saying? You can't pull out so soon, because how else are you supposed to finish polishing your... you know what? Let's keep moving on. So now I have a lab coat. Oh shit, maybe she'll listen to me now. There she is.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, Doctor.
What do I need? What do I need?
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Eric Sopmarsh.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Okay.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
Well,
it's an ill wind that blows nobody any good.
One less clown. No big deal.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Okay, then. Do we show her all the things?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
She does not.
Is this plaster any use to you?
No, it isn't.
Wait, these objects aren't being marked off.
Is this plaster?
No, it...
Alright, I'm gonna stop showing her stuff then. Fuck
Thank
it.
you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
You're just gonna stay there? Oh, okay, well, I can't even interact with the other people, only this one. So let's just talk to him first, I guess. Hello, sir.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it.
I have no idea. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
You common squatted too long, sir.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
I've no complaints. She's a very efficient vacuum cleaner, if you know what I'm saying. She sucks a good dick, okay? Well, that's what I meant, okay? All right, anyway.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Okay.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
Cold-blooded killer.
Do you know what this is?
It looks like plaster.
Fucking nailed it.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
Which one is him?
Have you any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
It's okay, I don't want you to. Moving on.
Maybe not.
Probably shouldn't shock the guy who's dying.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
I'd rather not, Doctor.
Ooh. I'd rather not.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alimut?
I'm not really a nightclub man, Doctor.
No surprise there.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
No, Doctor.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
All right, take that blood pressure.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
What do you mean?
Does this gem mean anything to you?
No, Doctor.
No, Doctor.
I'll come back later.
Okay, I talked to that guy. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. I was trying to talk to her. The hell? Clicked in the wrong goddamn spot.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Oui. Let me show her this.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Doctor. Okay.
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna check everything.
Does this mean anything to you?
The Club Alimut? I've never heard of it.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
I don't recognize it.
Okay.
Do you recognize...
No.
Oh, now it's marking these things off. Okay.
Is this plastic?
No.
Okay. Can't do the nose.
Do you recognize this tissue?
No, I don't. It looks like a chronic health risk to me.
Then don't
I've
touch
been
it.
carrying it around for days and I'm okay.
I'm not dead yet.
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well...
No, it's okay. Forget it.
Well...
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
All right, and don't you forget it.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so nothing else out of her. Nothing else in this room's interactable.
Doctor!
Oh! Yeah. Yeah? Can I help you?
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
But I thought I did. I tried to. I failed at it.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Yeah. Fucking calm your tits, sir.
Oh, Doctor.
What now?
You didn't finish.
Okay, so I can't go by this guy until I've properly taken his blood pressure, apparently.
Okay.
Do I have to go learn how to do this shit correctly?
You don't have the...
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Don't worry about... You don't worry about me, sir.
Hi. I'll come back.
I'm going to do it one more time and see if it just starts repeating, because that was different dialogue at least.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Oh my god. Dude, just fucking whatever, man.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah. You fucking chip shoulder motherfucker. Can we go past him now?
You haven't finished.
Oh my god. Okay, so I have to take this dude's blood pressure. It's just required. It's a but thou must.
Will you keep quiet?
I have. How come it's.
Okay, so I have to learn how to do this shit, I guess, because I don't fucking know how. Girl, do you know how to do this?
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur.
I can't even click
Thank you,
anymore.
nurse.
Au revoir.
Okay. What else can I do? Sir?
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling.
Right.
No whistling. Okay, he doesn't give a fuck about that, so we're out.
See you later.
Yeah.
Back down the hall. Let's talk to hold on. Hello, sir. What? I was trying to talk to the other dude. What the fuck? Let me talk to this guy. Hello? Why the fuck? Okay, here we go. What the? Okay, this overlapping arrow bullshit is not okay. Alright, here we go. Let me talk to this guy.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Yes, sir?
Yes, yeah?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Okay.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
You're only going to get yourself in more trouble with that line of thinking.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Okay.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
Okay.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Is that a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint.
Didn't blow my nose.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
Oh, makes sense.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Isn't that used to snap the patient's ribs when exploring the abdomen?
Not quite, but it would be pretty fucked up if it was.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something.
Okay.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Not me, sir.
Okay.
See you later.
Right.
Follow me. Okay. Any chance I can get this fucker to follow me to the other ward? I'm gonna talk to the other people here first.
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Totally. I got this.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
You got it, dude. What the hell was that hand gesture?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, I got nothing.
Thanks for your...
Got nothing. You follow me, sir. Is he following me? Or maybe I gotta talk to him. Oh shit! No! He followed me. There he is. He is following me. Hell yeah! All right, here we go. just take this fucker's blood pressure already.
Hi, it's me.
Okay, wait.
I'll come.
Can I just tell him to do it?
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Fucking take this fellow's blood
Use
pressure.
it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Yeah, go check that fucker. Alright, meanwhile, I'm gonna go. See ya. Don't mind me.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Bonjour.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
I suppose.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, Doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Anthrax?
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
Okay.
Can you think of any sensible use for this plaster?
Sensible? No. Puerile? Yes. But you've probably thought of those already.
Sure.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Don't get cute with me.
Fine. I don't want to be cute with you anyways.
What does this tissue
I'll
suggest
be
to
cute
you?
by myself.
It looks as if it has been used to wipe Satan's bottom.
I hate to say it, but you could be right.
Satan's bottom.
Would you like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
Still can't seem to get anybody with that shit.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Branding mice without bending down.
That's weird.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamet?
No. It sounds Middle Eastern.
Possible.
Are you Thomas Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No.
Then you won't be needing this.
Okay.
Do you recognize this gem?
It isn't an emerald, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Catch you later, off.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, monsieur. I'm going in. Holy shit. Is this dude alive?
Marquet?
Yes. I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Ashashin?
Not me.
Assassin?
I never inhaled.
So,
Never
you
inhaled.
were sent in my place.
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grand Master. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a
Oh
flair
boy. The
for
Stooges. I know who those are gonna
crime.
be.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild
Klausner.
goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Cool.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter. The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Now we have a dead man.
Stand back, monsieur.
Wow. He actually popped it open with a gun? Okay. And now we have a dead Marquet. Woot. Well, well, well. Back in Nico's apartment.
Hello, Georges.
Hello.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Yeah, if it was Khan, he would have recognized George, I'm pretty sure.
Have you ever heard of the Hashishin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Never.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Okay.
No.
So are we done?
Let's take a...
I don't want to look at this again for like the 10th time.
Look.
We're good.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
I'll let you figure that shit out. Meanwhile, I'm gonna stop playing the video game, maybe? Oh, should I actually have to go? I guess I have to go back to the museum first. Now can I save it? Okay, cool. I was actually thinking this is a perfect spot to stop. So we're back at Le Museum. That's what I'm going to call it. Le Museum. And this is actually a perfect spot for me to stop. I'm kind of strapped for time today, but I feel like we made pretty good progress. We've been playing for almost 2 hours, so it's been pretty good. We're up to 54%, so that's pretty good. We're over halfway through the game, which is, you know, based on how much time I played it for, a good sign. The only reason I'm probably a little behind in terms of how long the game should take me is because of some of the puzzles will probably take me a little longer than they really should have. But anyways, hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Broken Sword so far. And in the next one, we will... I don't even know if the museum's where I need to go. I either need to go to the museum or I need to go to the police station. But either way, whichever one I'm supposed to do, we're probably going to be doing both in the next one, because apparently there's a plan for those 2 knucklehead-ass criminal dudes to steal the tripod. So I'm probably going to check here first anyways to see if they stole it, and then otherwise go to the police station. So yeah, that will be the goals for next time. So I will see you guys then. Peace!